Hey everybody, this is Dave from TheCooknShare, and today we're making up these simply delicious crispy French fries. But before we do, I want to do a shout out about another channel, Steve's Cooking. Steve's a professional chef, he's got tons of delicious recipes, so head on over there and subscribe. Alright, let's get started with our French fries. I'm just going to get started here by peeling my potatoes, and in this recipe you should probably use russet or Idaho potatoes, but if you don't have them on hand you can get away with just about anything. What we're going to do next here is cut them into pieces, I'd say about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, depending on how thick you want your French fries. Then I'm going to cut them the opposite way, about the same width. So you end up with something like this, a nicely shaped homemade French fry. Now that our fries are all cut up, I'm going to slip them into a bowl of cold water. And the reason for this is you want to get all the starch off them, and if you look down here the water's really murky, so I usually give them a couple of washes just until the water comes clean. Next, I've got a pot of water here and it's come to a nice rolling boil. So what I'm going to do here is slip the potatoes in. And you can set your timer because we're going to leave them in the boiling water for exactly 5 minutes. We want them cooked to the point where you can penetrate them with a knife just with a little bit of effort. So what I'm going to do now is put my half-cooked potatoes into a bowl and let them cool for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Actually, you don't want to let them sit for too long because you have to remember, even though they're out of the water, they're still cooking. After a few minutes and my potatoes are just cool enough to work with, I'm going to slip them into a Ziploc bag. And pop them into the freezer for about an hour. After an hour, and our potatoes are cold, not frozen, I'm going to put them onto a piece of paper towel and pat them dry. Now what you're going to want to do is put, I'd say, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches of vegetable oil into the bottom of a pot. And if you have a deep fryer, that works awesome as well. So you're going to want to get this oil up to about 375 degrees and slip the fries in. I'm going to cook these in batches for about 5 minutes, just to the point where they're nicely golden brown. Something like this is just perfect. So what I'm going to do now is set them aside on a plate lined with a paper towel. So before I serve these, I'm just going to season the fries with some salt. I'm going to serve this up with a super delicious sauce which consists of mayo, Dijon mustard, chopped bell peppers, and garlic. And there you have it, our golden, crispy, and delicious homemade French fries. As always, for the exact measurements, head on over to TheCooknShare.com and you'll find a ton of easy recipes there. Don't forget to click to subscribe and like our videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.